And look who is here with us in New York City, no less, RNC Chair Ronna McDaniel. Ronna, good morning.
Always good to be with you. Good morning.
Okay, sit tight for just one moment, because I'm going to run through some good news and some bad news. Here's the good news. I think you'll think this is good news. A new poll reveals a majority of people are more concerned about the socialist left gaining power in America than they are about MAGA Republicans. I think that's good news for Republicans.
Yeah.
Here's the bad. The latest Fox News power rankings show Republicans are likely to take control of the House, but Democrats are gaining momentum. They have a pathway to victory, we are told. That's an interesting expression on your face right there. I want to hear what your strategy is going to be. What's this coming up on September 23rd? Is that big announcement of how you're playing November?
Yeah, Kevin McCarthy and the House Republicans are going to put out their plan, similar to Newt Gingrich's contract with America. It's going to be the commitment to America, and it's going to highlight what Republicans will do when we govern. We're going to close the border. We're going to stop drugs coming across. We're going to focus on parental rights. We're going to unleash our economy and our energy independence. And so he'll unveil that and really preview for the American people what Republicans will do if we're given the Senate and the House.
The big reveal is September 23rd. Just 3 days away. That's it.
It is, yep. It was going to be yesterday, but we had the Queen's funeral, so.
Yes, you did. We all did.
We all did.
That's right. So are you going with a traditional Republican approach, tax cuts, border control, anti-crime? But what are you saying about abortion? I mean, what are you saying about those issues? Because the other side is going to raise this.
Well, the Democrats want to run on abortion,
yeah,
right? They want to make that the whole focus because they don't want to say, oh, we have the White House, the Senate, and the House, and inflation's terrible, and crime is terrible, and education's suffering. So they're going to try and do a smoke and mirrors. Our candidates have to address it and then talk about the issues voters really care about. And the economy is the #1 issue, Stuart. People are going to the store. They can't afford eggs and milk and all the things. It's insurance, it's rent. It's death by 1,000 cuts. People are dealing with so much on their family budget right now. They're really struggling. And they know that the Democrats have missed the mark on their priorities with 87,000 IRS agents, with student loan forgiveness, and they really want to hold Democrats accountable, and we need to make sure that they do that in November.
I think the president gave you a small gift the other night on 60 Minutes, where he suggested that, well, inflation is dead flat for the last couple of months, kind of ignoring 8.3% consumer price inflation. That was very much in your favor, I think.
It was, because he's kind of turned his back on people who are really struggling. And when people watch the president right now and he's patting himself on the back and congratulating himself as the market's falling, they think he doesn't understand what I'm going through. I run into people all the time. They're like, I'm on a fixed income right now. I can't make ends meet. I'm deciding, do I pay for gas or groceries? This is a really hard time for a lot of Americans, and the economy is the #1 issue on people's mind, crime being the second.
#1, economy, crime #2.
Correct.
What's #3?
Well, in border states, immigration,
yeah,
and then education for parents who are still dealing with the aftermath of the pandemic, with their states being closed down and their kids still dealing with deficits.
Will you admit to being a little nervous 49 days to the midterms?
I shouldn't be party chair if I'm not nervous, but I'm very confident and optimistic. I feel really good about our candidates. The trajectory is really strong in our Senate races and our House races. I get to travel the country. I just flew in from Texas, so I feel good. But we need everybody to go vote, go on GOP.com, volunteer. I'm not taking anything for granted.
Okay. Ronna, always a pleasure. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Always appreciate it.